Alright. Welcome to the stream. You know the drill. We grinding. Probably 2 runs for the stream. Just 2 endless runs. Or maybe 3, I don't know. What's your opinion on Roblox Plus? I think it's alright, I don't know. Or okay. Just have to check something. But yeah, Roblox Plus, yeah, from what I remember, I think because you need Roblox Plus in order to like publish games, which definitely is like probably like the biggest change from that. I don't know about that. Because Roblox has always been, you know, like anyone can make games, hang out with friends, also make games for, you know, essentially free that others can enjoy, and then, you know, eventually later on, you know, make money off of. So I don't know. Not too sure. Because obviously, like, one of the things behind it is to, you know, I guess sort of make, I guess, games like safer, quote unquote. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, welcome to stream. Alright, who do we have? Gonna invite you. Actually, you have... Okay, no, you don't. You're 214. You still have G-War? 186. Get you in. Can you find out who Steven is? I do not know who Steven is. Yeah, I need Roblox Plus to publish games and keep it up. It's weird. Hello, George. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you don't pay for next month, games get privated. It sucks. All right, what do we got? Helly, you're wearing a regular mobster. Why regular? It's like the rare, the rare occurrence. If that's the case, I might bring Gmob then, unless you intend to bring Gmob. You have combat medic or Heli. Okay, 2 people have behemoth. 1 has shield. 3 people have combat medic. 2 people. So I might get rid of mine. 2 people behemoth. 2 people horde machine. 2 people combat medic. Yeah, you know what, here. Yeah, I'll rearrange golden mobster, and I'm instead of combat medic, I will bring goo gunner, unless somebody else already has that. No, no, no. Okay, I think we're good then. We should be ready. Don't think it affects the popular devs. Very detrimental for the smaller devs. Yeah. It's definitely weird. Also, for those that don't know, the Easter Part 2 event got delayed to next week, next Wednesday. So it ain't this Friday. So you know what that means? More time to grind for G-Worship. Plenty of time to grind, like the amount of day extensions. Here, let's see, Secret Forest. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Scared because small games could just be taken out, like Combat Initiation. Oh, I mean, they probably make enough money, right? Like, especially Combat Initiation, I feel like they definitely ain't small. Like, they could definitely afford to keep the game up. I don't know. It's more so how like I guess a subset of people like just create like just random games that them and their friends could play, I guess. Which probably doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things, but it's weird. But also people that are under 18, right? That want to make games. Like they have to wait until they're 18 or something to actually do so. Because I think like under 18 but above 16 you need like parental permission. I believe. I'll turn on auto skip. How much does Roblox Plus cost again? I think $10. I think. Because I remember like they're gonna like provide different like Robux monthly packages, so I think that's like variable cost, I believe. $5? Okay, so $5, and I assume more depending on how much Robux you want to get. Yeah, if you want monthly Robux, okay. Like the most expensive is like what, $20, right? Star Roblox Plus is just $5 every time you need to renew. It's $10. Well, $10 is the Robux monthly packages, like actually getting Robux. I think if you don't want the Robux or don't need it, it's just $5. Alright, endless the viewers. Yep. The endless grind. Yeah, welcome to stream. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 runs, at the very least, like 2 endless runs. So, and I do have my profile link in the pinned comments or pinned message, so feel free to join through that. Yeah, and also the yeah, the fucking currency conversions. A lot more expensive in other countries. Want to say hi, go and do a few things, hope you'll enjoy. Alrighty. Thanks for coming by. Do appreciate it. Why is your life full of ads? Hey, listen. Anything to support the channel. Yeah, you could use an ad blocker. I think you block Origin, at least that's what I use. But also YouTube Premium, which I think if you use YouTube Premium, it does give the creator that you watch more ad revenue, so, or you know, more revenue in general, but like watch time and stuff. Is it the 3rd or 4th Easter delay? I think the 3rd. Yeah, fuck, I brought Gmob, I forgot. I'm too used to bringing regular mobster. Regular mobster is a lot cheaper to get max bounty, and the fact that it's only like a 10k difference, like 110k for Gmob, and 100k for regular mob. But regular mob only costs like what, like fucking around like 60k, 58k to max, and a Gmob requires like 189k or 200k. It's a pretty big difference. Don't watch the stream to avoid ads, that is true. Could do that. I thought the ads only support YouTube, not the creator. Depends. Like, YouTube will put YouTube will put ads on videos even though they may or may not be monetized. So, but most of the time, if a channel at least has like 1K subs and like a set amount like views per video, then they'll most likely have ad revenue. You bought heli today? Nice. Okay. Hope Roblox does something so the free devs can still make games, maybe under some conditions. I don't know, I think they'll probably stick with this. I don't know. Because obviously like Roblox has been like under heavy fire for like child safety, right? And like platform issues, so I feel like they're probably gonna stick with like this as like the best outcome they got. Oh, the way didn't even end. John Rage. How grand do you think this slam is out of 10? 10 out of 10. Grand slam. So the ads in your lives support you? Well, not the ads that we watch, or like okay, think like obviously you have to think about it like practically, unless like the way you typed I don't know, misunderstanding or mistranslation. Like if you're watching ads, they're not going to support you. If anything, it's meant for you to buy stuff. Like that's what ads are meant for. But if you're watching ads run on a video of like a channel you watch, then you're most likely supporting that creator. So I'm gonna try to auto skip because I was like, here, there you go. Get this shit. There we go. YouTube does ad revenue? What? Oh shit. Rip Goo Gunner. Okay, we probably should maybe slow down on the auto. Oh, I think we're good now. Ads that YouTube forces you to watch while you're watching a video. Does it support the creator? In most cases, but I don't know, it depends. Like, because if for whatever reason a YouTube channel with over 1K subs doesn't have monetization enabled, which in most cases it's like they probably will. So in most cases, yeah, watching ads supports the creator. Have you heard of the PvP enable mode update? Yep. We're gonna PvP in May. Okay. Put this closer. There we go. I do need to lock in on bounties. Because I'm not using regular mobster, so Well, this has made 200k so far. It's made 103k. Yeah, naval update in September? I thought it was in August. From what I remember, the roadmap said August for the naval update. Or it might have been September. I think there was like a month break. Also, whoever's heli, place stealth heli. Okay, got all my G-mobs. I got a bounty. Why does that ever update Roblox seems to fuck up the community in some way? Because it's all about the investors. As soon as Roblox went public, in what, 2018? All went to shit. It's all about that corporate greed, and it is greed, so it's all about money. It's fucked up how that goes. Didn't talk about Halloween Christmas events today. Do you think they will do it? Well, yeah, they'll probably do it. It's always gonna be like a seasonal thing, so. Also still waiting for that Nightmare Halloween 2025 mode, by the way. Coming soon. September? Okay. Yeah, then it's in September then. Roblox probably had the worst moderation child safety since 2020. Why change it up now to make it worse? I don't know. They're trying to like skirt around like that issue, right? Like obviously they still want to make as much profit as they can, but also, you know, because for whatever fucking reason, the investors are like severely or either significantly out of touch, or they don't care about safety. They more so care about, you know, money, like every other fucking company. But when child safety does start affecting profits, then that's when they sort of start to care. Not have to, sort of start to care. And that's when Roblox starts to care, right? Tell what's poppin'? Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, they keep getting sued. That's what's like affecting it. So. Nice. I should probably put here, I'll do this commander like the more center, so it covers that. Don't just sell that. Commander doesn't affect fractors, but I'll put one here anyways. Just yeah, that's fine. Okay. 3 fucking ads, yep. Anyway, supporting the channel is appreciated. Got banned in country because we didn't protect our child player base. Let's limit everything, yep. It's basically how it goes. So what's up, Yoshi Wolf in the stream? Is the update been delayed again? Yeah, it's next Wednesday instead of this Friday. So you know what that means? More time to grind for war shit. Oh, y'all got a lot more time now. Roblox be like, we put you into Roblox Kids because you didn't want to give us your face in it. But here's the thing, right? Like, the Roblox is separating, like, Roblox into, like, 3, like, what was it? Roblox Kids, Roblox... What was the other one? Select, Roblox Select, and then Roblox, like, regular. Now, this has been brought up like before. Like, what's stopping like predators from like lying about their information and, you know, putting in like essentially like putting themselves into like Roblox kits deliberately? Like, what's stopping them from doing that? Like, nothing really. Like, if you don't verify your information, you automatically get put into Roblox Kids or Roblox Select. Like, that's the fucked up thing about it. Yeah, I'll just get an ad blocker or a 10 blocker, yep. Yep. Just block my channel, block my videos, so you watch more ads. Are we good? Because two of you have auto skip on, so I don't know if we're good or not. You have mine off, so I don't know. This might be a bit of an issue. Okay. Yeah, isn't the system for Roblox face scans, which had many data breaches and also works with Discord, which is even worse? Yeah, like it's already been confirmed that fucking they had not only like data breaches, but also I think Palantir was like one of like the backers behind or the backing corporations behind the face verification system. And if you know what Palantir is, they typically sell your data, so. What stops the predator from going into kids only? I'm just gonna see that shit as skill-based matchmaking. Crazy shit. It's fucked up. Yeah, I'm making more money with Gmod. Okay. Yeah, in Roblox Kids you can't chat at all. Yeah, but even then, right? You can still add other players, right? And if you add other players, you can probably like invite them to games, right? Which means you can invite them to condo games, and that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna place my G-War and hope it doesn't die. Let's hope for the best. Okay. Yep. There goes 8.2. Live our gambling game. Okay. Do we even have enough oh, okay, we have enough DPS, okay. You see the chat problem I've encountered? It's already banned in my region, but the games... I mean, I do remember Roblox mentioning that they'll allow games to like add like what was the thing called? Quick chat. Like games will, you know, be able to add their own like quick chat systems, which I think is nice, but you know, it doesn't really solve the underlying issue, right? Okay. Why is Palantir and Roblox? They're like basically everywhere. They sell information. The age of information. Fuck, I missed bounty. Okay. One thing I'll say is good is developers need to pay before making a game, which means people who make content games can easily be tracked down. That is true. That is an upside. Why this dude's spending 7.6 mil before wave 80? A bit of a gamble. Yeah, you'll need to send your ID, so. Delayed games eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad. Unless it's TDX events, yep. Yep. Oh shit. You know, I feel like, cause every time I get bottom slammer, I always get level 4 slammer. You know why? Cause the stun cooldown is like half, and the stun duration is like 1 second, so it's perfectly on time with like not interfering with like the stun cooldown. Once you upgrade it, 1.7, and the fucking reload time is 1.32, so it's a bit fucked up. So I feel like maybe they should like make it so that max slimer could just, you know, be perfectly timed. I don't know. Because the reload time and then you also have like the initial like swing slow. I don't know, like I feel like because max grenadier has like perfect stun timing, I believe. Like the stun grenadier. So why not slimer? I missed that bounty. Okay, Roblox banned the words hi, hello, and hey, and called them threatening. It's fucking stupid, like, I don't understand it. You can give TDX all the time in the world, and every update will be worse than the last. I wouldn't say that, no. I wouldn't say that. Like, TDX updates are still pretty, like, high quality, it's just, you know, or, okay, that depends. Given TDX itself, overall is high quality, it sort of does set the standard really high. So, I feel like it doesn't make sense when, you know, they push out an update, and it's, you know, subpar. It's still, like, high quality when you gauge it based on other Roblox games, but in terms of TDX, it does seem like the bar is getting lower and lower after every update, so I can sort of understand that, but I don't know. Like yeah, TDX should try and, you know, like, maintain its, like base level quality, but I don't know. We don't entirely know what's going on in you know, the development background. So. I swear to God, if I place my G-War, the next Calamity it dies, it's gonna be the funniest shit. I need a bounty more. Oh, do I have Comet Medic in front? Yeah, everything's fucking dying. Hey, fucking shield too. Yeah, all my shit died. Everything. Just saw a Volkswagen Beetle in an ad. Can I punch punch the shit out of you now? Yep. Okay, listen. If you really don't want to watch ads, get ad blocker. Like, I don't mind if you use ad blocker. So. Roblox be the type of MS to separate you into different age groups and then still tag your words. Yep. Oh. Okay, I see rage and regen. EDJ buff on G-War? I don't think it gets affected by that. Okay, I need to place back everything again. I also need a bounty. Is that it? No, okay. Okay. right? Problem is the updates are mediocre, they're not trash, they don't live up to what the developers said about them. You know, the big rebalance update that would change everything about the meta? Yeah, what that did was slightly nerf spawns and most towers have no visible difference in gameplay. I could name several. Probably the biggest ones are like the more like intermediate towers, like Toxic and Grenadier, because of the like the armor melting. And then obviously like the bigger ones like Refractor, but fuck, Refractor's already like a good tower, but what else? Juggernaut having like you know, abilities, which funny enough, Top Path Juggernaut is somewhat better than Top Path Golden Juggernaut if you use the ability, because I think it does deal more DPS. So I'd say the rebalance update definitely did deliver. Fucking mosquito. I got that shit. Okay. Yeah, fuck ass mosquitoes. I need a bounty more. The region ban is worse than age difference thing, because region won't allow you to see anything in chat. For the age thing, you can't see if someone wants to talk with you. I don't know, yeah, it definitely is fucked. Also, shield died. I feel like John needs to stop balancing like 90% of the game. I mean, I don't know. Every time you add a new tower, add new enemies. I don't know. Because, okay, I will say, like, Xmas 25, right? Like, what didn't make sense to me was the artillery change, I guess, right? Because I think John sort of realized how, like, OP artillery was for Xmas 25, and as a result, he decided to nerf artillery by removing the armor ignore for bottom path, and then increase the damage, which I guess maybe that's future proof, but at that time it felt more reactionary, because what made artillery good, like not only was like the manual targeting, but also the like high damage slow fire rate armor ignoring AoE. So the fact that you removed that, it just felt very odd. And also that he removed the, you know, the manual targeting eventually, artillery, for the rebalance update, which also didn't make sense. Get this shit funny, I hope. Make enough. Okay, and then I do this, G-War. Boom. Okay. Oh, that's skip. John Wynn nerfs all the towers in the game, just showing people in criminality right after. Yep. It just hit me like that as if Roblox separates players with this face verify shit. TDX low-key might be cooked. Oh yeah, cause yeah, it's not just, you know, not just like chat censorship, but also separating like actual players. That would definitely affect a lot of games. Roblox segregation, yep. That is what it is. A bit fucked in that regard. UJ. I have no space for UJ. Hold on. Does that reach? Okay, it does reach. Roblox segregation is crazy. I mean, that's what it is. Segregating based on age groups. John loves nerfing towers when it comes to them being good in events. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, ideally, like, the enemies themselves should be balanced, but, like, maybe if, when balancing enemies, it makes, like, I guess sort of, like, intermediate or, like, lesser towers, like still, like, being unable to, like, be used, because, I don't know, like, obviously, like, you can't be using Ranger for, like, the events, right? Or at least Nightmare, but if, like, let's say for even, like, normal mode, you can't use, like, Shotgunner or Sniper or something, I don't know, then maybe that warrants, that would warrant, like, tower nerfs on, like, the upper end. Like, I don't know. Balancing is definitely a complex issue to resolve. Okay, okay. Alright. What are the main strategies for Pacifica Ruins and Gun for Ultra? Not gonna lie, I'm not the type of guy to, not the type of guy that usually runs Nightmare or Ultra. You'd probably have to look up videos for that. If I were to recommend, like if you're running solo, like Drone and Heli are pretty good tower options. Artillery in general, if you're playing with players, artillery is pretty good for AoE. Fucking, what else? Scout Heli ain't too bad, or at least stealth real, and then you can bring like any other tower that can deal with the like the ex-soldiers. Obviously, eco towers like oil derrick and farm can be pretty useful, but farm only with like players, not really solo. Do you consider TDX somewhat a gooner game? No? I remember, okay, what was it, Jik? Yeah, Jik made the fucking video on like TDX like being a gooner game. That was like fucking like months ago. Like at the very most, like maybe some of the skins, like I don't know. Well, you have the Neko skins, you have the anime skins, you have the fucking cat girl skins, but they're not really gooner, which is fucking, I don't know, crazy thing to say for like Roblox games, right? Because fucking crazy shit to be saying. Like fucking, I do like using like the Slammer like summer skin, right? And it's sort of like a swimsuit lifeguard skin, sort of. But it isn't really that. It's not really, you know, like, oh, what's the best word we can use? Or is it? I guess it could definitely be argued. It could definitely be argued. Maybe, you know, I guess from my perspective, the way I see things. The way I see things. I don't know. Fucking. I don't know. Like, okay, if I were a developer, I probably would want to play it real safe, right? Like, nothing that's like suggestive or anything, obviously. And you could argue that like some like the anime skins could be suggestive, but like, I don't know. It's a weird discussion. I got Chad EDJ. Oh yeah, the fucking TDX art committee. Yeah, cause wasn't there like a thing like some drama where like they had to like add like an additional rule to, like, no, cause, yeah, because I remember somebody making a video on like the double standards of the art stuff. I'm gonna have to sell that warship, I think. It'll survive one more hit, and then I have to sell it if it shoots again. Yep. Okay. They banned shipping but reverted it, as long as it's not like suggestive shipping, right? Alright, it's fucking... Calling a game a Gooner game for having a woman is insane. Is an insane take. It says a lot about one's character. I do agree in that regard. Maybe I'm trying to be like real careful what I'm saying, because you know, there will be like extremists, I guess, if that's like the right word to call them, where anything remotely suggestive or anything like remotely similar or related to that could be seen as, you know, like predatory or, you know, like negatively like influential. But like, I don't know. Like, I think what matters is like how the community, like, I guess sort of like what the environment is like fostered as in like the community. Like as long as you know a Roblox game isn't like having like actual like full on like, you know, like fucking like, what's the best way to say it? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too fucking careful with my words. Did you know you can Uber the G-War with Uberfield? Yeah. You can also damage bucket. From what I heard, EDJ is canonically 14, 15 years old. I don't know, it is also sort of weird because like if you think about like the setting, right? Because you're literally fighting wars. So if EDJ was 14, 15, you are sending a child to the fucking front lines. That doesn't sound too right, does it? Like I don't know. It sounds Some once made weird art that was suggestive of a gunner got deleted. But are people forgetting the player base? Yeah. Like I don't know. How do you even Uber the fucking power up Uber field? Yeah, people have until next Wednesday to get Golden War, so. Who the fuck said EJ is 14 years old? I don't know. I don't think that's true. We're artists, we can draw anything we want. Not anything. Definitely not anything. I mean, you could, but in terms of like, it's certain things are illegal to draw, so not anything. Or not just illegal, but also, you know, like rule breaking, right? Because obviously the TDX server like disallows like certain things to be drawn, so. I also think the artists have the role thing for them. I think it makes sense if that happened, yeah. G-Board didn't die. Okay. Sending a 14, 15-year-old to war sounds like something users would have done during the Cold War. Yep, the Cold War. Cold War soldiers when they hear the hot war. I must just be saying anything nowadays. They're just saying characters are minors just to say it. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's like somewhat good intentions behind it, because obviously like Roblox, right? Roblox has like a bunch of like minors playing the game or playing on the platform, so it does sort of make sense that anything related to Roblox would also be associated with minors. So in that regard, I guess it like makes sense, but I don't know. At the same time, it also doesn't make sense in certain contexts. Like things can still be like, you know, like characters can still be considered adults within like certain settings. Or like, yeah, characters in like games that are, you know, catered towards like an everybody audience, or like for everyone. So be like old enough. So if that's the best way of phrasing it. And Germany did that, sent children to the front lines. I feel like many countries have done that before. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, but you know. But probably like the most modern example is like child soldiers in Africa. Or the Middle East. So. Yeah. So the strongest. Invading the front lines. I'd probably instantly die, but you know. Yeah, speaking of front lines, though, I did see news on like how, because I'm fucking, this is probably like, sort of like, well, I can't fucking think today. Like this would sort of be like dancing around like the lines of politics, but I do remember, what was it, 18 to 25-year-old drafted, which I don't think will happen, but I'm also 26, so I'm just out of that, just out of the age range to be drafted, if that ever happens. Do you all know what fragging is? What? Getting frags or killed? TenLetters passes student debt to the enemy and they'll collapse instantly. You know, I could do that, go to the army or the military and get financial aid for that. But that would take like, you know, 4 years, and also fucking, I don't even know. Going to the military is a whole other dedication, like dedicated choice. Yeah, we don't need to talk about politics. I just mentioned that briefly in context to wars. Fragging is basically killing your own military commanders and allies to protest it. I wouldn't doubt if some people got away with it, which probably has happened, but definitely a very risky thing to do, and probably, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know, there's a lot of factors to consider, right? Like, if what the commander is doing is, like, truly unjust, or if it's gone insane or something, but when it comes to, like, ranks in, like, the military, there can be a lot of injustices. Why can't TDS fan games be like TBB fan games and not be old TDS, but like a trillion coins? XP and 10 new Neko skins? I don't know. I don't know. Would you frag if you were enlisted? No. If I were to be honest, if, you know, I'd probably, you know, go out to war, but if whatever the fucking officer did was, like, truly unjust, right? Like if they're like literally committing war crimes, then I'd, you know, I wouldn't say like I'd do it, but you know, I feel like that would be something that would happen. It's very complicated, right? When you like really think about it. Are we dead? Yikes. A bit close. A bit too close. Okay. Oh, cause I said I was strongest. No fucking wonder. There goes the G-War. Yep. A lot of shit happening in the world. Okay, there we go. A bit too close. How do we get to this conversation? Like we went from fucking Roblox, TDX to Roblox to what? To child safety, to corporation. What else? Oh yeah, like the fucking miners in war and getting trapped into war, and talking about like getting trapped into war and then talking about. Okay, settle down now. And that I feel like what you're saying is now getting to the. It's getting to the point of actually talking about politics. I feel like that's when we need to tone it down a bit. Yep, Central a miner, Golden Warship's a miner. Yep, Patrol Boat's a miner. Yep. Funny shit. Have you heard squid and octopus? I think only really ate squid, I think. Or I don't know. Like, whenever you see like fucking like, whenever you're eating like octopus or squid tentacles, right, or whatever, like, can you really tell like the difference? I don't know. Maybe in most cases like octopus, but calamari, yeah. Calamity. I'm just here to play video games and live my life, so, and I assume everyone else here is as well. Our own dreams and aspirations. Squid has more flavor than octopus. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I never really thought, like, if, like, any, like, calamari I was eating was, like, octopus, or, like, octopus or squid. Do you think there's some form of corruption in the GTA? Maybe. I mean, that's probably why Dr. Xenon left the GTA, right? You know, some form of corruption. Like, yeah, Dr. Xenon is like the antagonist, the main antagonist of the game, but if you look into like at least some of the, like the lore, it might not. I mean, then again, she chucked fucking Dr. Mallory into the fucking pits of hell, so maybe she is as bad as she seems. I don't know. Have you seen the Tower Battles Part 2 leaks? Oh, no, I have not. Were there new leaks posted in the Discord? I wouldn't doubt if there was some corruption at least in the GDA. Alright. John leaked the new boss song and enemies. Oh yeah, the short song clip. I did see that one. We're good. Yeah, we're good. So well, in the TDX universe might be worse than Marvel. Yeah, because apparently MKIC like bombed the entirety of Europe, right? So I think the world is in a sort of like apocalyptic state. So Zamir with Void's true form be the strongest enemy in the game until we get more Calamity powers. I mean, yeah, given the Void is like a sort of like an old like enemy, right? Void in its like prime would definitely probably be stronger than like the Calamity faction maybe. Yeah, they expanded beyond Earth too, yeah. Okay, now it stops skipping. The strongest to kill Void. You're from micro this. Shit. There we go. And that's all I'll do. Void is stronger than Calamity. Calamity has a way better army than whatever scraps Void has. Yeah, so power and numbers. Don't forget all Dr. Xenon's predators roaming the earth. Imagine walking outside and hearing some MF scream Apex Predator. Because Kia is doing endless speedrun at your home, yep. Did you see fucking Kia outside? Just microing fucking, microing relics. IRL TDX Stream 1. Yep. Okay, of course, skip. Set weakest. IRL TenLetters reveal. Not for a good while. I'll tell you that. Feet rule? Okay, I think you're pushing it now. You might be pushing it a bit. In 2 weeks, yep. Yep. TenLetters is 6'8". No, not that tall. TenLetters is Yoshi with a deep voice changer. Yep. 124, not too bad. 1 nuke, 2 Moab. Okay. I'll do like one more run. Scary ass creature. Ain't this from the gas station simulator game? Might have been a different one. I don't know. Okay. Nice level, by the way. 69. Do you even have fucking? You're not even close to fucking golden warship. Like, okay, I understand, alright, that like I do want to try helping people with getting golden warship, but you're fucking level 69. I don't think you're gonna get to level 200 anytime soon. Like, I'll just say that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, fucking Freddy Fazbear. I'm gonna get Lieutenant Dan in. Because I know this guy's been waiting, so. If he locks in, he can get it. I don't know. If he were truly locked in, right, he wouldn't be watching the stream, right? Or maybe he would, I don't know. Haven't really looked at Battlefield Q, so I don't know how many Golden Warship players are helping out, but, Okay, so you're bringing Warship, so we'll do Survival 202. Heli. 3 people heli. You have Goo Gunner. I probably don't need to bring Goo Gunner. Relic, regular mobster. More people are bringing regular mobster. I think we're spreading the word. Spreading the word about regular mobster's potential. Okay, okay, if that's the case, then I'll bring oil derrick then. Bring oil derrick. I'll get rid of you. Actually, let me do this. I'll put oil in the 6th slot. I'll get I might bring cryo heli then, because you already have cryo blaster, and that's good for the damage. But cryo heli's still pretty good with like the freeze rate, so I'll bring that. I think that we don't need anything else, I guess. I hope. You have drone, refractor. No war machine, which we probably don't need. You know what? I'll bring war machine. War. Okay, let's go. No, I don't. Okay. Let's go. What if we did Obscure Island? We've already done Misleading. We've ran Secret Forest and Survival 2 many times. The only other water map we haven't ran, the hard water map, is Obscure Island. Why not? Why not? Why don't they just make Golden Warship permanent in the shop? Because John doesn't want to. Because of how OP Golden Warship is, he'd rather make it... You'll probably make it like somewhat accessible, but still limited, right? So where like he'll make it a hard time to get the tower, so... I'm gonna put my oil derrick underwater. Like the head just barely sticks out. Might have overdone the eggs. Yeah, I feel we definitely have like plenty of time to work. Like you probably could get enough eggs for a bubble blower, so. I have a theory that John does not want to work on TDX anymore. No, I feel like we wouldn't have a roadmap to begin with then, right? Like I feel like John still has like many ideas for TDX. It's just maybe like the scope has been overestimated, I guess. If that's the best way to describe it. You're going to lose? No, we'll probably be fine. Probably. Your strategy sucks. Does your war machine fit? I could just place a war machine in the water. As for warship, yeah, warship can fit. And Lieutenant Dan brought a regular warship, so although you should be careful when Void comes out because of the warship killing move. So gotta be careful with that. Obscure islands like Pacifica Ruins. Maybe in terms of difficulty, but like there are two entirely different maps, so. Solid Void was okay. Okay. Did somebody bring Comet Medic? I don't think I was paying attention. Did somebody bring Comet Medic? I don't think anyone brought Comet Medic. You didn't bring it. I don't. You didn't bring it. The other guy probably didn't bring it. Well, we'll probably live. It's just we're probably gonna have to replace towers like a lot. So yeah, I remember. Welcome to the stream. Doing some endless grinding. You don't need combat medic? Oh yeah, we don't need it. It just makes it a lot more like easier. I feel like it's worth a restart. Now we can keep going. You don't need golden worship either? Yeah, we don't really need it. It just makes the game a lot easier. Like it just sticks out of the water. Like a little post. Yeah, we have relic, we have fucking heli. We're probably fine. If anything, we just need to lock in on like stuns, because the map is still somewhat short. So don't want to be too lazy. Great heavens, that girl is submerged in water. Yep. Kasani Teto. Yeah, fuck it. Probably didn't need to do that, but just because. Yeah, you can place it underwater, like beyond the island, because it's just flat space. So. I'm just spending A10 strikes. Okay, we gotta get a Len. Get the triple Vocaloids. Can play with you next round. I could probably do one more because it's two to three runs probably for this stream. At the very least two. So this is the second run. So I guess sort of depends on what I'm gonna be doing in like an hour after this. I'll try. You have members? I did enable the membership thing, but don't really have any like perks related to that, so it's just there for those who want to support. That was a waste. Okay. Just like a bunch of slimers. Also, I like how you like still press the tilde key, and like brings up the fucking Roblox the hotbar inventory thing. Can do a nightmare run since I'm on PC. Wait, actually, okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. After this run, I'll do a nightmare run. Cause I don't know if I want to do like another hour, like after this endless. What the fuck? Never seen the fucking lantern go that. What? Huh? What do you mean the lantern fucking? Oh, cause you're running. Wait. Oh, cause you, okay, so yeah, you keep running while you do it then. Any additional inputs, like, messes up, okay. That's fucking funny as shit. Ticket to level 250 takes 20 million XP. Well, that's 250. Fucking, you don't need 250, you need 200. So. Okay, I think I'll do War Machine. I'll probably use Crowley as well. 200 Ultra Necron gun. That's a lot of runs. A golden refractor, yep. Send them away. Yep. The more you learn. Oh yeah, we still need to get the golden War Machine skin. We still have yet to get that. Snowy day. You know I'm gonna do this, you know, fuck it. Moab. Yep. Do you love Tower Defense X? Scream if you love Tower Defense X. It's already golden refractor praisers. I don't know, I feel like golden refractor might be a bit much. Like, yeah, fucking, we already have Golden Warship with, like, what, I just realized. Yeah, you can place towers on, like, the outside, right? But it also, it blocks being able to place other stuff. So I guess we gotta be careful. Actually, I probably should have put more close then. I don't know. Okay, so we got top path. Place a bottom path for bosses, because top path can't apply the damage debuff thing. Or yeah, both. Have both. Have both. You can have both. Top for crowds, bottom for bosses. Okay, thanks. Would you crack G-Ward G-Ward? What does that mean? What do you mean crack G-Ward G-Ward? What are you gonna crack their fucking holes? What's the furthest you can place ground tower on this map? The corners. You can place them at like the corners of the map. Since you could just place on like the sea floor. Do you think wave 201 on this map is possible? Based on the runs that I did, attempting like 201 on like fucking hard maps, probably not. Like even with consistent stuns, it's like they're still gonna like eventually move. I don't think you'll be able to kill them fast enough. So no. Worship should summon Calamity when it dies, yep. It's big ass crystal. Should place more top path war machines. Yeah, exploding calamity energy against some calamity, yeah. That would be pretty funny. Like it just, yeah, summons calamity at like the entrance or something and you have to like kill it. I mean, which could also yield you more money too, right? Like an $8.2 million loss, or what? Like $6.6 million plus potentially more. So maybe you could like make your money back. That sounds interesting. Apex Predator destroyed its core. It summoned a Scout Calamity. Like Party Apex in the party mode. When he blew up, he summoned Party Alpha Predator. Golden Worship should nuke everything when it dies. And some varying power levels. Definitely an interesting thing to have. Definitely interesting. That crowd. Why did they target the crowd helis? Oh yes, because the other helis are, or it's dead zones. So that makes sense. Is Georgia going off sale on the 22nd? Yeah. Since they delayed it. I have E to J. Fucking why the fuck am I not placing them? Hold on. Fuck. Does that reach? Fuck, it doesn't. Fucking. Where can I place this shit? Yo, fuck you here. That's probably fine, yeah. Yep. I'm watched. W delay? More people can get it? I guess, but, you know, the more they delay, I guess I mean, yeah, they get more time, but... I don't know. If we didn't have G-Warship to begin with, all these delays definitely would have sparked more outrage, so... Imagine not having Golden Warship by now. I mean, you probably had some people that, like, just stopped grinding, right? Because it felt like there was no point to doing so. Which, that's the other thing about delays, right? Because you don't really know if they'll keep delaying, so you're sort of gauging it based on the available time you have at the time. And if they do, if, you know, you have that mindset of not grinding for it because there's no point, which it's somewhat understandable, better use of your time, right? For other things. When they do delay it, then it like sort of tells you, hey, now you have more time, but that also means the time you didn't spend because you thought it wasn't worth it could have been spent, and that would have given you enough time to grind it with the extra time you were given. So in that regard, that would also make people mad. So yeah, people have their own needs, yeah. Got done with my ELA state testing, nice. And next week I have science state test. Good luck with that. Make sure to study hard. Do I have space for worship? Yeah, I do, okay. There are fractors here. Actually, why back there? Why not near the middle? Here, I'll just start putting EJs here. That's probably fine. Is that fine? Yeah. I don't study for shit. Yep. Y'all get heals? Nope. No heals. Do you love Tower Defense Simulator? I don't really play it, so can't really say so no. X5 default refractor's helmet looks like he's blushing. Seems like you only have people with the Calamity refractor skin, so can't really check that. Yeah, fucking refractor deaths are gonna be real expensive. I guess only if you upgrade it to max. If you upgrade it to 2, it's probably fine. But after Calamity, I think it's probably fine to get max. Yeah, fucking Crowley's still doing wonders. Keep him in the front frozen. Unless that happens. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna get bottom path. Just punch back. Punch him back. Boom. Yeah, you really need a max for that the punch distance. Okay. I think I'll just keep it at like both. Don't really need to get him maxed. TBH is the best refractor skin in Skeleton. I kind of like the winter one, but I don't know. I think the default one probably looks the best because of it's like just like I don't know. It's like an exosuit or like a mech looking like a suit, like high tech. Wish I had Calamity refractors 1k crystals away from it, and time was up. Could have had it if it wasn't for school. Yeah, that's yeah, that is sort of like the glaring issue with limited shit. Just people having busy schedules, so it just fucked up how that goes. Can you please remake Calamity refractor skin like they're doing with the G War Machine skin? Well, I mean, they already have the skin implemented, so, or like we already have the skin, so I don't think they're gonna rework it ever. Probably just stay like this. I'm gonna sleep now. Good night. All right. Good night. Take care. Appreciate you for tuning in. Devs still need to fix top path and winter option refractor. Is it still broken? Got Socrates in the chat. Bottom path Calamity skin still buns. Top path design is good. I can sort of agree, yeah. Also, it looks a lot smaller too, so I think they need to make it like somewhat bigger. Yeah, nobody uses top path now, because one of the main reasons you use top path is not only like crowd control but also the see-through obstacles. But now since both paths can see through obstacles, it's not really a good reason to get top path, since bottom path is just much more DPS, like significantly. They out DPS is the crowd control, so. Invincible done me dirty, got headshotted by hands, yep. What's with TDX making skins where the paths that no one uses are better looking than the paths that everyone uses? I mean, they don't really keep that in mind, right? when it comes to designing skins. They're mostly just, you know, design what's the most fitting. And they don't really, like, see, like, oh, what's the most desired, like, path. The unique ones are the ones that are too quirky to be actually good. What do you mean by quirky? Like, it's like more niche, I guess. Golden Worship cannot give a fuck about having 0 skins, just saying. Well, I mean, does it really need any skins? Because it's meant to be like an April Fool's tower, right? But also like unironically like the best tower, so... So, its design in itself can be sort of seen as a skin. I don't know. Like that's just sort of its identity. Ooh, okay. You just, yeah, I just did. Oh, fucking, need to place them again. Golden Worship notes just needs better detailing rather than a slap-on texture. I mean, the model in itself is still pretty detailed. Don't really think it needs anything. I don't think it needs any detailing at all. In 2024, people surprised by the strength of regular worship. In 2026, people surprised by the strength of golden worship. How far we've come. Golden worship's bigger than the map. Almost. It is, well, I mean, yeah, if you upgrade it, then yeah, it'll be fucking bigger, but... It's pretty big. How's regular worship in current meta? I mean, it's still pretty good, right? Top path is still good for AoE crowd control. Bottom path is still good for you know, DPS, because 2590 DPS to AoE, even though it doesn't have damage or armor ignore, it's still like a good amount of damage. But also, it's also stealth. Not only that, but also stealth reveal too. So it has that utility to it. So just an all-around like good tower. The only caveat is it's water tower, so it can only be placed in maps with water or big enough water bodies of water. Golden Worship has kept TDX player counts about double than what it usually is. I wonder why. It's like as if there's people grinding for Golden Worship. A 45-hour grind. Regular Worship is strong and fantastic for grinding endless mode. Besides that, it's not really much use. I mean, if for Nightmare, right? Now, obviously Expert is all in the other core game modes. Like, it still is pretty good for crowd control. So it still is good for what it does. If Golden Worship drop onto a boss, they would instantly die. No, they'd probably shred through the fucking ship. Probably. Abusing FOMO as the only way to keep your game alive is crazy work. Yeah. I don't know, like, fucking, I've already said it several times on past streams, but not really a proponent of limited time stuff in FOMO. I feel like you should just make everything accessible. If anything, just make it, like, if you really want to monetize your stuff, just make it like a time for money for time concept. Where, you know, like, obviously it takes a while to grind, but you can eventually get it, but you're essentially testing people's patience rather than testing people's schedules. So, like, if they feel they don't want to invest any more time but still want something, they could consider spending the money rather than the time. But if you make it limited time, then you're sort of turning people off from the game if they can't spend that money nor time. Dark Matter Refractor coming next week, yep. Limited to 5 days and it one-shots all enemies. 10 million gold. The Golden Worship is gold. How heavy is gold? How big is Golden Worship? The math speaks. Yeah. I guess in that regard, yeah, you'd fucking crush everything. I mean, then again, not everything, right? Like Void, for example, like literally the Void can literally lift up the Golden Worship. Like, that really says something about the Void's power. So, if you have no FOMO, your game will die. I don't know. It's tricky with how the Roblox space goes. Yeah, the platform's like economy itself was built on FOMO, so yeah. In that regard, it makes sense, but still, it doesn't mean that, you know, it's not like scummy or whatever. Like, it's still somewhat of a bad fucking, you know, like monetization tactic, manipulative, even. Yeah, Robux. Yeah, the currency value itself too. Like, every currencies get affected by inflation. Okay, so it's supply, demand, and all that shit. Okay, I can almost get it. Come on, give me the money, give me the money. I can almost afford it. Fuck! Give me the money! There we go. Yeah, you should probably move your helis, or skip. Or move your helis. Okay. placement. What do you mean invalid? Okay. Okay. Looking good so far. I think I'll actually upgrade my war machine. Get a max bottom. This is a scam. Just buy everything with Robux for 10 cheaper in the long run. Yep, no. Why buy gold and silver? Why invest in those? You can invest in a Robux. Yep. Especially when Roblox takes 30% of the cut. Golden War 100% die on Void Waves. They'll probably sell, so yeah, I think, yeah, Dan will probably sell the warships. Yeah, I fucked up sleep schedule. We're fucking tired. Gold is still priced with the buying power it had in 2023, where Juggernaut was the highest DPS tower. I guess sorta, yeah. With how easy or easy? It's, I don't know if easy is the right word, but I guess like how quick you can grind gold with the current towers we have right now. So I guess it does somewhat make sense. I mean, I think it only took like what 10 hours of straight grinding and like. On like release to grind for Juggernaut, because that was assuming, because obviously like the first nobody knew how to be expert for the first few days, and then like Agryptid and Elite and Megalodon beat expert, and then a bunch of people started beating expert, and then we made strats and stuff. So yep, Plutonium Cry Ranger. Yep. We making up anything. Diamond Emperor for endless rework. Now we're gonna get the Void Emperor for way 300. Remember the time Railgunner top path had the DPS to kill MK2 in under 10 seconds? Top path? Was that just bottom path? Like one-shotting fucking... Like a bunch of bottom path Railgunners one-shotting MK2? Was not that? Alright, sell down. I don't think it's nostalgia about blindness when I say prefer old TDX over the new. I mean, that could be said for like, I don't know, I feel like that does sort of... I don't know. Because I definitely will say TDX right now with the amount of content we have. It is a lot better, I guess. I mean, maybe back, yikes. I'm gonna sell that. Like back then, right? Obviously, like it did feel a lot more like skill-based with like the limited tower options we had. So beating expert actually felt somewhat like a challenge, fulfilling in that regard. But now it does seem like it's a lot easier. But at the same time, there is still a lot of tower options. Like, yeah, even though like the end game tower is like still beat shit pretty easily, the progression I feel like is can still be fulfilling for new players that join the game now. Because maybe for us right now, where like people have unlocked everything, obviously, like obviously we'll say that like, you know, like the older times were better because it felt a lot more fulfilling than what we've already accomplished now. So yeah, GJTs that the new endless bosses will have their own theme. Like, yeah, we'll get more golden themes and golden bosses. I had like skipping the old wave 35x of the multipliers. Like not even AoE spamming can save you. Is Rune right when combat drone came? No, not really. If anything, like I think most people thought combat drone was like pretty innovative. I don't think most people thought it was like, you know, too OP, but like it was a good tower. I miss multipliers. I wish they'd use more. Maybe for Easter Part 2, we'll see him. Maybe. Should have made every mode this easy with enough headshots. Had way too much CE for its time and abilities were broken as hell. Would that be okay? Because I'm thinking right now, because obviously, like, yeah, like it could be pretty cost efficient with like it's like the damage like boosts while you're in the POV mode, but it also involved having like that level of control. So I'm trying to like figure out if that like level of control sort of like balanced out its potential, which I guess, yeah, I guess it was a bit too OP in that regard. Commenter, it's not even hard to aim. Not really, yeah. Although there were some enemies that had like wonky hitboxes, but I don't think that should affect that at all, but... Okay, still alive. The problem I have with combat drones is that's high maintenance for little reward. I don't know. Like I said, like even taking like the utility out of the out of consideration, because the utility itself, like the paves and the other like damage options and like a spot as well. I think drone can still be pretty good if you have one player focusing it, but I think you also sort of have to like be forced to play slow with drone as a result too, right? Because it essentially is like map wide, but it does have somewhat low DPS until you get like the later upgrades. Hitboxes are mostly intentional. I don't think they were intentional. Like for the scientists, Cause I fucking like me running endless with the other guys when doing impossible map endless. Like the scientists definitely had some wonky head hitboxes. Like not even aim at the mask, but like behind the head. Like we had to aim at like the very top of the fucking head for whatever reason. Okay. I think the Golden Warship got stunned briefly. Yeah, all the refractors are dead. I hope you have money. No 10 wouldn't have done shit if the G-Warship got possessed. Yeah, I'm not gonna, because you still lose like fucking $2 million. It's still a lot of money. Yeah, it only gets like 1 or 2 shots off even. So, I think it targets like the closest. It's not necessarily the most expensive though. Golden Warship destroy my ground house. Yeah, like it does. It's also double apex. What? I think that's the first time I had that happen before. Oh shit. Yep. Not every day it happens, I'll tell you that. What are the odds? I don't know. Probably less than 1%. Probably. Yeah, they're entirely different apex. They only spawn like one of each predator. So predator, snow predator, and hunter. Because hunter is considered a, I guess, sort of falls under like the predator grouping, but not necessarily a mini boss. It's just its own enemy. It's possible for Mr. Boss to summon Calamity? No, that is a myth. It does not. Hunter is a predator? I assume since it does, like, Apex summons Hunter, so I assume it does fall under that category, but not, like, technically. Like lore-wise. things are mini bosses. I don't know, the term mini boss is weird, correct? Because predators are technically mini bosses, but they show the boss health bar. But like errata dogs, hunters, avatars, they aren't mini bosses either, even though they were like, when Endless was teased, like they were posed that they were essentially presented as mini bosses, but they technically aren't. Because they can still get affected by regular stuns, not boss stuns. So it's fucking weird how the terminology goes. I think hunters are just considered like normal enemies. I say like, oh, they're within the predator like category or families, because it sort of gets summoned by Apex. So, and yeah, if there were mini bosses, they drop X too. So technically they aren't. So it's weird how that's weird how it goes. Yeah, they are stronger predators, yeah, because they do deal a lot more damage with their like hand cannons, or like shotgun hands. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Yeah, King, Queen, and the Greek trio, like those are mini bosses. Fucking Destructor as well. Yeah, in the endless announcement, they were called mini bosses, but technically they aren't. So I don't know. Like I said, the way they like sort of like handle that terminology is a bit weird. Shit's whack. You can place in the water? Yeah, you can. You can place all the way out here. Although it does block warship placement, so you have to be careful with that. Why do people think warship came out on the game's release? Because it was in the shop, it was just locked behind level 100, and then it was pushed back. No, 150. It was level 150, then it was pushed back to 200. Was it 150? I don't fucking remember. Thoughts on this map with Endless? I did do an Endless run before on this map. Didn't make it into a video, but it was on stream. I think I did it with Kia. This is way before he got banned. But now, obviously now he's unbanned, but like it wasn't too hard. So it was 150, increased to 225. Okay, now it's 100. Nuke is interesting. Okay. There's no way Shinder's still banned. He's banned until May, which means he'll probably be unbanned by the time PvP comes out, so. Phase skip Calamity is a great idea. Well, yeah, because that does prevent a lot of damage, but I feel like we probably would have been able to survive even without it. Do you still want to do that run? CLG Worship does a nightmare? Yeah, I'll do like a nightmare run after this run. because I don't think I'll do another endless run. So. Worship was basically the ultimate flex back then, since it was technically rarer than Sparkle Ranger for a good while. Well, yeah. I mean, Sparkle Ranger will always be fucking exclusive, like rare. But you know. Kinda do wish there was a way to, a way for current players to be able to get it, but it is like exclusively cosmetic, so probably won't ever see it appear again. Who's Shinder? Yeah, Shindrai. The guy that played with Rogue, Ordinary, Remy, John, and they played Hidden Wave. Alright. Should be smooth sailing. Been in a game where everyone had Golden Warship and Calamity raged and destroyed all 4 G warships and we died, yep. Funny as shit. Okay, I actually wanna try killing the Apex Predators before they like summon Predators. So I wanna see if I can do that. Question is, do I have enough space? I don't even know if I have enough space. Yep, test it. Fuck! Oh. I mean, I guess that works, you know, like we killed one of them, so, and we killed the other one. I guess that sort of works. Laggiest thing in the game is Easter egg WM? Is it really like more laggy than fucking helicopter? And will GX7 bottom pass significantly worse? Like I don't, okay, maybe with like 40x WMs it makes sense, but it can't be that more laggy than fucking helis, is it? Okay. Alright. Smooth sailing. The hamster is the issue? The fuck ass hamster. Alright. Golden Zed, nuclear missile, 2 Moabs. Okay. We'll do Nightmare Run. 1 Nightmare Run, because I do want to see how well G-War performs on Nightmares, so. That being said, let me change my loadout. Here, let me do this. Do want to bring G-Jug. A turret, probably want to bring... I do have Oil Derrick. I think G-Mob would be better. I have EDJ. I could bring both, you know? I don't think that'd be... Or not G-Mob, regular mobster. Or would it? Here, let me stand over here. For those that want to join, we're gonna do Nightmare. We're gonna do Nightmare. Not Ultra, we're gonna do regular Nightmare. I mean, do we want to do Ultra? I don't think we'd be capable of doing that, but... Alright, bring your let out for fucking Nightmare. Nightmare, we're doing Nightmare. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. You have Golden Warship do Ultra? Okay, then the issue isn't late game. Late game is gonna be piss fucking easy. The issue is early game, wave 20. Like, I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do this quad. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, here. Here. You did play for Endless, so I'm gonna kick you out. Because I do want to get a Titan in. Also, tell me your username. Because I know you're waiting, so... Want to do 2 G-Wars? Okay. Yep, I'm the TenLetters, yep. I'm the Endless guy, not the Nightmare guy. Although I probably should learn how to run Nightmare more, so... I mean, I guess actually drone wouldn't be about it. Hold on. Drone can be used to deal with the in solo, but I don't know about like quad. Quad especially a bit difficult because of the income. Like artillery would be the easiest option, but even then, you still need to have like some team coordination. I think we should just do regular, unless here, where are you? Here we are. Unless you think we should do Ultra. Be Ultra with drone first. Well, were you playing with quad or solo? Or how many other players? Like, probably definitely a lot easier duo, but quad would be Stealth Sniper is good. How do I come back to TDX with no sense of what is meta or not? Wait several updates to where towers change significantly. Gonna run farm. Just play. You know, here. I'm gonna assume we're gonna play normal, and I don't think we'll do fucking... Yeah, because, okay, we got Scout Heli, and we have Refractors, obviously. Slimer's interesting for, Okay. Yeah, we'll just do normal. So if that's the case, I'll bring... I'll bring drone. Okay. That's probably fine. Do combat medic? Hold on. Or yeah, we have regular medic. I think that's, yeah, regular medic's fine. Although combat medic wouldn't hurt. You have, okay, we already have 8 turrets, so I'm gonna do this. Combat medic. I'm gonna bring mobster actually. Yeah, I'm gonna bring mobster. Combat medic. Okay, that should be good. You ready? Okay. Sniper haters are delusional. He always had potential. It's definitely hard to use, but yeah, like, or especially with like the fucking rebalances and buffs, I guess. And with you know, pro players, like actually being able to use sniper to be like expert in other modes. Sniper is definitely risen a bit in the ranks. Keeps giving me moderation messages that says can't load my data for like TDX only. I feel like that'd be something you'd want to contact the devs about in Discord if you're getting like data loading issues. If it's just Roblox, then I don't know what to tell you in regards to that. Also, our fourth didn't load, so we might have to rejoin. Okay, we might have to rejoin. Yeah, I'll just rejoin. Who has more base HP? 2 guys on an artillery cannon or a girl with a glue gun? Really makes you think. I mean, maybe there's like some evasive techniques that contribute to the HP. Dude crashed after loading. Saw them running in place. Yep. When's the next pressure stream? I wonder. I really wonder. We need more Kia Minecraft maxing. This Kia guy's busy with school. Last week he was fucking, he had a break, so. Alright, back those that were in the, party. There's the... You joining back, Titan? So I like how these guys are asking. This guy's trying to run endless with these towers. That might be a bit of an issue, but you probably get into like... Probably like wave with this loadout. And this loadout, A turret for endless is a... Do they know? Do they know? Joining now? Okay. Here, I know you're still grinding for golden warships. I'll get you in Witch. So... Can I join? Just not gonna cut it for Nightmare. I mean, we could carry the guy, but right now I'm trying to wait for... Here, there we go. We're just running Nightmare just to see how well Golden Warship performs, so... Only half the viewers like the stream. If you like what you're watching, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Alright, send an invite. Don't be like that. Oh, we're gonna be like that. Okay, you got your loadouts. Crowhelly's interesting. Probably fine. You have a turret, okay. Alright, let's hope we all load in. Alright, everyone loaded in? Yep. There it goes. Who crashed? Oh, Witch. Yeah, you should be able to jump back. Okay. Okay. I don't know if Titan's in or not, but he's just standing there. TDX do be like that one loading. You think which will rewind is Robux? I don't know. I mean, we probably don't need a rewind, but... We drone players up in this. don't think I've actually used like drone like this in a while, actually. And cutscene bugged me. I have to rejoin. Well, then do it quick. You best do it quick. I'm fucking getting blocked by the terrain. You know, we might have to play on a one-time speed if we have to wait for the guy to rejoin. I'm barely like generating any money. Rejoining cutscene bugged me, so you're unable to rejoin? When's the next Gray stream? Yep. Might as well just list every controversial Roblox game. And ask when the next stream for that is. Okay, you joined back, okay. Can just run Roblox tweaking at nighttime. Oh yeah, stealth guys. Okay. Pressure isn't even a controversial game. It's just the developers. Like, the games themselves are fine, but... Or, I mean, some people will argue that the games themselves aren't fine because of the developers, but... I don't know, I guess it just sort of depends on, like, I guess sort of what you, sort of what you value, I guess. Does he know? Do you speed it up? Yeah. Okay. Is it worth getting the top path upgrade if I'm just gonna get bottom path anyways? I don't think it is. I could just fucking G-Jug. I think G-Jug would be a much better option. You know, yeah, let me do that. Boom, DPS. These turrets are gonna be an issue. Hey, the fucking the Precious Hunt event is like really good. I mean, the fucking Mega Hunt, like in general, is overall fucking amazing, but. I mean, who's not defending? Who's farming? Should I keep investing in drone or? Oh shit! Alright, somebody's farming. They're in top path form, so we're gonna get HP anyways. Let me do this. I can't fit combat medic here. I guess not. It's better to get top path G-Worship, not bottom path? Maybe like eventually, once you get enough money, bottom path, but... Are the... Cause I never really checked it, but are the X troopers able to kill G-War or Worship? Like, has anyone tested that out? Does headshot matter? Yeah. Armor and extra damage. Top path's better for like waste. Would I still be able to get like a bottom path? Like eventually convert, or we could have both, right? But then wouldn't just having both bottom paths be better at that point? You don't even reach Orchards, okay. So that's like the main concern I had. Where do I... I'm gonna do this actually here. Yeah, sell that G-Jug. Place like a... I should be placing regular mobsters and start bouncing. So I should be doing that. Let me do that then. Is that enough range? I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna relocate it. Yeah, because G-War has a splash transfer, so it should be able to hit the flying stuff. Yeah, Juggernaut, like especially with the rebalances, like just straight up buffs with the abilities. It's really good. Explosions. I might sell my drone. Somebody has AA turret, right? Should probably place down AA turret. I think yeah, fucking way too fast. Here, I'm gonna do that. I'm being greedy right now. Target damage wave 139 or wave 39. It can't see birds. You skip into 39 from 37, and that's how. Struggling extremely hard to blow up the nightmare. Is there any reliable strategy to beat it all? There's probably videos on YouTube of people beating a solo, but some good towers for early game are like heli, drone, and artillery. Sniper stealth too. Ain't too bad of an option. That's scout heli. Alright. Money. Eradicator's moving a bit far. Okay, I think we should be fine though. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got the Avatar M. Somebody brought A. I know cosplayer, you brought it because you have G-War. You need to place A turret. Fuck, I missed. Okay. Mounting. I don't know if he's saving for anything or not, but oh yeah. Get top path. Top path, I feel like it's just overall the best for most maps. You just need to place them far away. Like having them in the back could be good for protection, but especially the ones that like start killing towers at the front, you'd ideally want to deal with them as soon as you can. Fodder enemies, but bounty them, why not? Alright, got all max mobsters. We're not maxing income. We'll probably live, I hope. Obviously, you don't want to overinvest into eco, right? Don't overinvest in farm, derricks. But I think we probably have a good enough defense for you to be able to do that. So, hopefully. you think another new eco tower would be nice? I'm hoping that for the naval update, right, we'll get like a water eco tower of some sort, like an oil rig or an oil drill would make the most sense. Even though we already have oil derrick and an oil rig map, but or fishing boat would be an interesting eco idea. Yeah, fishing boat. I don't know though. Like, what other eco towers? I guess since oil derrick doesn't already like share eco to an extent, I feel like an eco tower that specifically shares eco would be nice. It would be cool. These 8... You should be able to place the top 8 turrets on the sides, like these small little crate things. Like, they should be sort of out of range for most of the map. You know? Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. If you need me to place EDJ in the back, let me know. I was like, somebody sold their G-mobs or they died? Oh yeah, the Reapers have AA, yeah. The biblical greed must continue on, yep. Are we good? We are not good. That is something. Do I want to spend Robux? I mean, I could. What do you mean server error? Yep, we're slacking, by the way. We're slacking. Anything better I could have done? I mean, probably spam G-Jug, but I don't know. I feel like at this point we would have had like a bunch of like refractor spam too, but since we have 2 people saving our G-War, not really the most ideal. Yep, MK4 Nightmare. Biblical levels agreed. I'm probably not gonna do another run, but what is that bright ass light? Oh, it's the fucking sunset. But yeah, if anything, I'd probably do like a solo run, but I don't know. Shit's already, we've already spent a good amount of time, and oh, nice. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream here and go do other stuff, get food. MK4 Nightmare has 100k HP bonus. But yeah, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Like, we should have enough DPS by then, and typically most people get refractors for that, or other stuff like Top Path War Machine. Like, I already had like $1 million. Like, I probably could have spent DPS, but yeah, which I probably should have. But I don't know. 5.2 War Machines, yeah, like definitely enough money for other DPS options. It's just 2 people saving from G-War, 1 person greeting. I guess. Actually, no, I was also greeting to an extent, so I definitely could have done a lot better. So I guess the issue with trying to save for Golden Warship is just, you know, just literally saving for too much money and not investing in other shit. Although ideally, investing in other stuff that deals DPS should pay back from damage income. Now, whether or not, I mean, Gmob would still probably be a better option, but I think because of the dynamic placement, I think regular monster is still better to bring if somebody else already has it. Drop pods kill some of the max saber walkers. Is Mob really better than Gmob? They have their upsides, like, because like obviously the dynamic placements, having the most amount of like mobsters or Gmobs for bounties is ideal, but also the bounties themselves Like regular mobster has a lower cooldown bounty, but also like only 100k compared to the 110k, which is a 10k difference. Not that much, not too different. In Nightmare and Endless, you'll most likely hit that that max threshold. So every crowd tower is trash after rebalance. Not really. I think if anything, it like emphasizes Crowd Blaster since it can slow and inflict perma-slow and the damage debuff. And yeah, Crowd Heli is still good because of the freeze. So you'd want to bring Crowd Heli alongside Crowd Blaster, or just Crowd Heli if you don't care about the damage and slow debuff. It's not worth it to bring Crowd Heli. No, it's worth it. Maybe not solo, but only in like certain niche cases. But if you're in a team, then it wouldn't hurt to bring Crowd Blaster and even Crowd Heli. And I guess Crowd Mortar could still be sort of good, but because it's like AoE freeze, right? And then you'd have like top path Crowd Blaster on random, inflicting that as slow and the damage debuff. It's just you need a combo. You need to combo other freeze towers with a Crowd Blaster. I think that's sort of what the reworks emphasized. Does it still take like 34 crowd ranges to freeze a boss? Or blasters? I think somewhat less, but still a good amount. Because they did reduce freeze, like the freeze requirement across the board. It's just that they break free from being frozen. Like 2 crowd helis is enough to freeze MK2. Like you only need 2. Takes like 20 to freeze MK2 plus. Yeah, so not a lot. It's just they break free from the freeze. There is the tech you could do of the like where you like go in and out with like the freeze, and you can like sort of like maintain like 100% freeze, or not 100%, more so like it drops to like 99%, or it drops to 90% where they slow down but still use abilities, but it just keeps them in place. And that's probably like the best way to stall. The only caveat is they use their abilities. So MK4 on like impossible maps, they'll still launch their or summon shit in the base. Yeah, I think duo. I mean solo, you definitely do. And duo is probably the best though. And then trio and quad, it gets a bit difficult with the eco. So yeah, you can choose the freeze basically. Like freeze edging. We have some people who have described it as so. Okay, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream. I'll probably do more streams before, because the fact that they delayed it. I mean, yeah, I'll do more streams of grinding Golden Worship. I don't know how many people have gotten it yet so far, or at least the people that have been joining on stream. But I'll try and keep doing them. Yeah, keeping it frozen, then let it thaw before auto unfreeze. Yeah. I mean, no, if they're still like, that's the thing, if they don't thaw, or yeah, if they naturally thaw out and not thaw from being frozen for too long, yeah. So, that's how it works. You essentially don't trigger the cooldown. Everyone has Golden Worship, yep. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here, so thanks for watching, those still tuned in. And if you want to be notified for future streams, grind streams, videos, make sure to subscribe, join the Discord. And I don't know when the next stream will exactly be, but you know, I'll probably see you guys until then, so